Hey guys, Super Hermit here, and this is my sixth vlog. I decided to do this one on cigars. I don't know if there are a lot of cigar smokers out there. I hear there are a lot of us. I don't actually run into that many of them, but I personally love to smoke cigars. To me, the process of me falling in love with cigars was almost textbook. You know, it was. It was awesome, really. I never smoked cigarettes. I never wanted to smoke cigarettes. I never had any desire to smoke cigarettes. But there's something about a cigar that had a definite non-cigarette feel to it. I know a lot of people probably think, well, cigarette, that's cigar-ette. But a cigar and a cigarette are nothing alike, and more than that, the idea behind a cigar is completely different than the idea behind a cigarette. Uh, so I tried my first cigar. Uh, I made a mess of it compared to the way I would smoke a cigar now, but it didn't matter because it was the experience of it that I enjoyed so much. There's so much I could tell you. I would like to tell you about cigars. I don't have that much time. But I'll just show you this book I got when I was younger, right after I decided I wanted to get into cigars. It's called the International Connoisseur's Guide to Cigars, and it is awesome. It's taught me so much. I mean, of course, I've read other books now, and things, but this was really beneficial for me back in the day, wanting to become acquainted with cigars. I didn't realize at the time, some things I wasn't doing I should have been. Some things I was already doing that I didn't realize so many other people did. For instance, I like to gnaw on the not gnaw. It's not cool. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't. You should smoke a cigar any way you want to, but I don't care for getting spit all over the end. But I do like to give it a nice little little gnaw on it, just to squish a little bit. Make sure it's squishy, that it's a good cigar. It's good to smoke. Which I mean, they are if they came from your private collection, or if you bought it. I mean, this one comes in a tube. It's probably fresh. Go ahead and get it out and see it. Actually, I have a lot of rituals, as do many people for many things, but particularly cigar smokers and wine drinkers. We love our rituals. I love the smell of cigars. It's almost intoxicating. It's almost too much. I like to take my time with a cigar. Oh my god, that smells so good. I wish you could. Do you want to try to smell that? Ah, it's wonderful. I like to follow that up by just gnawing on a little bit. This is my own personal thing. This is something I really enjoy. Uh, just gnawing it a little bit. Now this one already comes with a hole already in it, pre-poked. I actually prefer my cigars this way. A lot of great cigars, I mean, you're not gonna find like that. This is one of the cheaper ones. It's one of the better, in my opinion. This is a Garcia Vega. I love the Garcia Vegas, individual in the tubes like that. That's just me. I'm a cheap person. I like cheap things. I like to spend the least amount of money on something, but get the best product I can, for the least amount. That's why I drink really cheap beer. I like to mix my cigars and my beer, but I drink Bush beer because it's the cheapest. But also I really enjoy the taste. Um, so anyway, back to the cigar. I like to smell it, gnaw on it a little bit, then it's time to light it. And I say, why not? I mean, I've been dying to get. Alright, a lot of people, they want to light theirs, like they would a cigarette. It's better to go ahead and get a little warm around the edges before you light it. I'm not trying to go in depth. I'm not, the best one. I decided a long time ago to light mine the way I want to light it. But I do believe it's true that there's a certain way that you can light them that it will taste better. It's almost universally accepted as well that the first draw off of a cigar is the best. Go ahead and knock this bad boy up. I like to just sear it around the edges first. Guess I should probably show you what I'm doing here. Just to get it warm, to warm it up, you know. And once it starts getting a little brown around the edges, I'll let it touch the flame just a little bit more, and then I'll go ahead and draw a little bit. Twist it around. Sorry about that. That's awesome. There is nothing like a cigar. You might not want to light it up exactly how I did. I'm a little out of practice. I haven't actually smoked a cigar in a good long while. I don't know why, really. I got to where I was smoking them way too many. I mean, is there such thing as too many cigars? I mean, when they told Mark Twain that he needed to limit his cigars, he said, I do. I only smoke one at a time. So there is nothing wrong with a nice cigar, and to me, it's one of life's great pleasures, just like beer. And I like to mix my pleasures. You see, is there anything else I want to talk about today? Can't think of anything. I'm a little irritated with these Coney 2012 haters out there that are just abandoning ship because they say this invisible children charity doesn't give enough of the money to the actual people, and so they're getting on the hate on invisible children bandwagon, which I think is fine. If they're doing shady stuff, it needs to come to light, and all of this Coney 2012 attention will shed light on that. So I don't see how that could be a bad thing. I just think it sucks that so many people are forgetting the children. I mean, this is about being upset that the children are in the situation they are. So forgetting that because a charity is taking advantage of it, I don't understand. We should just add that to the list of things we're getting pissed about, you know. But yeah, everyone's got to make up their own minds. Everyone's got to make their own decisions about things. I just hope that you decide to help. Everybody keeps saying to me, you know, well, it's the money, money, money. I don't understand people's fascination with money. I mean, why is helping someone and money even go hand in hand? I realize that it would take money to help these people, but we already pay our taxes. I mean, this is something America should be doing anyway. We engage in so many questionable activities that helping people that really need help should really just, it shouldn't be a question at all. And so you don't have to give your money to help these people. All you have to do is pay attention, care a little bit, just a little bit. And when you see the video, if it pisses you off about some injustice somewhere in the world, tell someone. Tell your best friend. Tell your family members. If you blog, if you're a blogger, blog about it. If you're a vlogger, blog about it. That's so good. If you like Twitter, and who doesn't like Twitter, tweet about it. Get on Facebook, you know, link the video, share the video, get the word out there. You know, I'm not saying that your part is done after that, but in this new world of technology connecting all of us, that's a big part of it. It's just paying attention, being open to receiving the message, being open to get upset about it if it's injustice in the world, if there are people that are being mistreated. Pass it on, you know, and then let it grow, and then let America handle it. You know, let the media get a hold of it. You know, it will grow after that. But if people just are unwilling to do that because they think it won't have an impact, or they feel like, well, I'm not really willing to give my time to volunteer, or I'm not willing to give my money, so I'm just not going to pay attention. I'm just not going to care. That's the opposite of what we want. That's the opposite of what direction we need to be going in. You need to be open to receiving these messages. You need to be open to getting upset, and you need to be open to passing it on. And that's really all you need to do, and we'll just see what happens after that. I really think that we're entering into a whole new phase of life where all it takes is for you to pass it on, to tell someone and to post it somewhere and let it grow, and suddenly evil things that were hiding aren't hiding anymore. Things we weren't aware of are now in the social consciousness. Alright, I think I'll make that it for this blog post. This is my 6th one. Check out my other channel, the Super Hermit Social Kryptonite. Thank you so much for listening to me rant and let me talk about the things I like.